Today's reading is about Rudy Garcia-Tolson, a hero who has no legs. Before Rudy Garcia-Tolson became a Paralympic swimmer, he faced many challenges at birth. Rudy was born with rare birth defects. These birth defects affected the way his body looked and worked. There were problems with his mouth and hands. There were serious problems with his legs. Rudy had a hard time walking. Everyday tasks were difficult for Rudy, but he didn't let challenges stop him from going after his dreams. Young Rudy showed courage. He hoped to walk and play like other children, but because of the problems with his legs, he needed surgery. Doctors tried to fix the problems. Rudy had many operations, but doctors couldn't fix everything. Rudy thought he might need a wheelchair for the rest of his life. Doctors said they could give him new legs. First, they would need to remove Rudy's old legs. Rudy and his family decided he would have the operation. When Rudy was 5 years old, doctors removed his legs. Then he got artificial or man-made legs. The new legs were very strong. They were made of metal and plastic. Rudy could now stand and move easily. New legs, new start. With his new legs, Rudy could walk and run like other kids. He could even ride a bike. He began playing sports. He also learned to swim. Swimming became a new interest. Rudy wanted to become a great athlete. He wanted to show people that he could do many of the same things they could. This is why Rudy is a hero. Rudy loved to swim. He did not need his new legs for swimming. Usually, swimmers kick their legs to move faster. Rudy did not kick his legs. He began to discover that he could use his strong upper body and arms. He could swim quickly through the water. Rudy practiced every day. He got better and better. Rudy entered swimming races. He won first place in many races. It was hard for other swimmers to catch him in the pool. Rudy competed in other events. He tried triathlons. In a triathlon, people usually swim, bike, and run. Most athletes need to change their shoes for the running and biking parts of the race. Rudy changes his legs. He uses longer legs for biking. He uses shorter legs for running. When Rudy was 10 years old, he became the youngest person without legs to finish a triathlon on his own. Rudy has competed in the Paralympic Games. When Rudy was 14, he won his first gold medal at the Games in Athens, Greece. 2 years later, he won a second gold medal at the Paralympic competition in Durban, South Africa. Since winning his first gold medals, Rudy has set swimming records. The Paralympic Games are like the Olympic Games. Athletes compete for medals. Both competitions are held the same year and at the same place. The difference is that Paralympic athletes have a disability. An athlete's life. Rudy lives and trains at the U.S. Olympic Complex. Rudy lives in Colorado at a training center. He works out during the day. Rudy also meets with doctors who study artificial legs and feet. They want to help improve Rudy's legs. With their help, Rudy can perform better. Living at the training center helps Rudy improve his skills. He hangs out with other athletes and eats healthy food. Rudy takes care of himself so he can succeed. In 2009, Rudy competed in the Ironman. This difficult athletic event takes place in Hawaii. The Ironman is the longest triathlon race. Athletes begin by swimming in the ocean. Then they bike through the mountains. At the end of the race, they run a very long way. The race was challenging, but Rudy finished it. He was one of the first people without both legs to compete in the Ironman. In the Ironman race, athletes first swim 2.4 miles, or 3.86 kilometers. Next, they bike 112 miles, or 180.25 kilometers. Then they run 26.2 miles, or 42.2 kilometers. Everyone who finishes within the time allowed is called an Ironman. A true hero. Rudy is a hero to many kids. A hero is someone who helps others. Some heroes save people from danger. People agree that Rudy is a different kind of hero. He is a good role model. He inspires people to achieve their dreams. The life of a hero. Rudy was born on September 14 in California. At age 10, Rudy became the youngest double above the knee amputee to compete in triathlon on his own. At age 5, Rudy had both of his legs removed. Rudy was in Teen People magazine's 20 Teens Who Will Change the World. Rudy won the gold medal and set a world record in swimming at the Paralympic Games in Greece. His 2012 goal is to be in his third Paralympic Games. Rudy moved to the Olympic Training Center in 2007. In 2008, Rudy won gold and bronze medals in swimming at the Paralympic Games in China. In 2011, Rudy joined the Pan-Pacific Para-Swimming Championships US team. Rudy shares his story with people around the country. He tells people about his life and encourages them to never give up. Rudy has a motto, or saying, he lives by. His motto is, "A brave heart is a powerful weapon." This means that when you are not afraid, you can do anything. These are the words of a true hero.